Pound cake got its name from its recipe. The early recipes of pound cake call for butter, eggs, and sugar. That's a huge cake. White chocolate isn't chocolate. Its name is deceiving. Because white chocolate doesn't have any regular chocolate. It's really just a mixture of sugar, milk, vanilla, lecithin, and cocoa butter. Fruit-flavored snacks are made of car wax. Fruit-flavored snacks shine because of car wax. The same wax that is for cars. Carnauba wax is the same type of wax that is used to give gummy candy and glossy sheen. A common red food dye, carmagnic acid, is made from the crushed bodies of a beetles called the Diclofeus coccus. This acid is used in maraschino, cherries, strawberry and raspberry flavored candy, and lipstick. Crackers are worse for your teeth than sugar. Acid is the biggest cause of tooth decay, not sugar. Crackers tend to stick to your teeth, which ends up being a breeding ground for bacteria. Honey is bees' vomit. When bees collect nectar, they drink it and keep it in their stomach. Once they are back to the hive, they regurgitate the nectar into the hive. Do you believe they have to rely on the Mayans and traded coca beans with them as a system of money? As the Aztecs started dominating Mesoamerica, they also loved coca beans which couldn't be grown in their civilization. As colorful as they are, you think they were favored accordingly. It sounds like a crazy amount, but the ground beef used to make burgers, both in fast food places and grocery stores, is made of a collection of muscle tissues. The most expensive pizza in the world costs $12,000. That's because it takes 72 hours to make, and it can only be made in your home by 3 Italian chefs. From salmon is dyed of wild salmon is naturally pink because of all the shrimp they eat. Meanwhile, from rice salmon have a different diet and end up being white. However, they are fat-specific plant pigment to get the same hue of wild salmon. Perceived cheese is thought of as an American product, but it was actually invented in Switzerland. It was created by Watts Gerber and Fritz Sitter in 1911 to lengthen the shelf life before it was shipped overseas. French fries originated in Belgium, not France. They are only called French fries because they are using French method to cut it. Do you know that the cheese is mixed with chick pulp? An ingredient called cellulose is digestible wood pulp. It's a filler used to keep the cheese from clumping together, and it's approved as safe by the FDA. One month of eating fast food can cause significant change to your liver due to the amount of fat and saturated fat. These changes in liver enzymes are similar to the effects of hepatitis. One ingredient in ranch is titanium dioxide, which is used to make it look whiter. It's the same ingredient that is used in sunscreen and paint for coloring. You could never imagine radishes can help with infectious disease. Our genes are comprised of 3 billion building blocks which are surprisingly ununique. From these, 60% of our genes are identical to that of a banana. However, the other 40% is different enough to make us who we are. If you ingest nut made in large doses, it works like a hallucinogen due to a natural compound in it called myristicum. Nutella is so popular, 25% of all hazelnuts end up in a jar, since they are in such high demand. Some universities are trying to grow them in labs in order to negate global shortages. There are peanuts in the bomb. Peanuts have an oil which is used as an ingredient while making glycerol, which is a main component of nitroglycerin. Back in the early 1800s, people thought tomatoes had medicinal qualities. One doctor claimed they could treat diarrhea and indigestion, so he made a recipe for a type of tomato ketchup, which they became a pill. Just like blood plasma, coconut water has levels of high sodium and low potassium. It should only be used in absolute emergencies, because adverse effects may be fever, headaches, itchiness, or a chin sanction. You wouldn't think you need anything to keep your food cold in the Arctic, but it's exactly the opposite. In order to prevent food from freezing, even Eskimos need refrigerators to keep it from getting too cold. I believe that through the various food knowledge in the picture book, you must have learned a lot of interesting facts that you often see in your life but you can't imagine. Don't think that this doesn't seem to have anything to do with you. It's just that you usually don't pay more attention to it. I hope that this picture book can make you care more about the things around you. Maybe you will also discover many amazing things that you don't know.